Woo-wee, listen. Before I started my day, I needed to record this video. It's been on me all night, all morning. And isn't it crazy, baby girl, that for months, maybe years, you've been playing nurse to a connection or relationship that's been in a coma. You have been giving CPR to a connection or a relationship that has had no life, that's been dead for months and years. You've been watering a plant that has shown you it has no life and cannot be resurrected. And yet you continue to be what you call yourself as a ride or die chick. Yet the only one that's dying inside is you. And he gets to ride around living his best life while you suffer. Because you've always given him a safe space to come back to land to. You have constantly excused, justified, and tolerated his broken promises, his disrespect, cheating, his shenanigans, his indiscretions, his infidelity. You have consistently allowed yourself to let him starve you of your power, starve you of your prosperity, starve you, yes you baby girl, of your peace, and starve you of your purpose. Yet you have been giving him a feast by validating his ego, by stroking his ego, and by constantly showing him that he can give you bare minimum to no effort while you give him the maximum of you. But the craziest shit is that one day, just like this, everything fucking changes in one fucking moment. One moment. And in one moment, baby girl, you feel like the walls collapsed on you. And you see him and he's exposed for who he really fucking is. You see him for who he has been and not who you pretended or fantasized that you wanted him to be. And then just like that, you go silent. But this silence feels different because this is the first time that you go silent, baby girl. And I hope that you hear me when I tell you this, because this is when you fucking know that enough is enough, that you're fucking done. This is the first time and the one time that you go silent on this man who's been ungrateful, who's taken you for granted, who has demeaned you, who you've allowed to make you feel worthless, devalued, demeaned, who has depleted you, who has exhausted you, yet you've maintained your loyalty, your exhausted fucking loyalty. But this moment is different because you go silent without a performance. You go silent without a fucking ceremony. He's so used to you putting up a performance, expecting a standing ovation that you never get. You give a performance of your emotions, you give a performance of your feelings, of your expectations, of the hurt, the pain, the anguish, the disrespect, expecting an applause from this fucking man that you'll never get. And that is the moment that you finally check out and you move in silence. And you do it not because you want to haunt him or get an outcome or a reaction or get him to miss you like you've always done. No. You done it and you did it for your fucking purpose of healing. Now, to clarify this, it wasn't a moment that caused you to take a glimpse of yourself in the mirror and feel cheap about yourself, embarrassed about yourself, humiliated about yourself, degrading about yourself. You saw a person that you couldn't identify. Like, who the fuck am I and what has become of me in dealing with this man? It wasn't a moment. It was all of the moments where this man allowed your phone calls to go unanswered, your text messages to stay unread, all of the times he stood you up, all of the times he discredited you, all the times that he took you for granted, all the times that he didn't show appreciation, all of the times that he didn't say thank you, all of the fucking times that he cheated, all of the times that he lied, all of the times that he disrespected you with other people, other women, deceived you in public, kept you a fucking secret, all of the fucking times that he dragged you through the mud and on a string. All those moments finally came to that one moment where you caught a glimpse of yourself Maybe that one night where you let him in and you gave him your body for nothing again. Maybe that one time where, as exhausted as you felt mentally and emotionally and physically and psychologically, you got up to serve him, to help him, to emotionally support him, and all you got was fucking nothing in return. And you didn't do it to burn a bridge with him. You did it because you were tired of crossing that fucking bridge by yourself, crossing that bridge alone. Because this fucking man who you've given all of your kindness, your love, your compassion, your loyalty, your honor to, never understood that you didn't ask for perfection. You didn't even ask him to give you the same effort or the love that you were giving, but all you asked for was for him to reciprocate. And he couldn't do that for you. So you finally decided to stop performing and go silent. And not silent for a moment, not silent for a fucking reaction, not silent for reconciliation, not silent for and I miss you. You went fucking silent because you understood finally once and for all that you didn't hold a place in this man's fucking life. Because he could not see your value. He could not understand your worth. He could not understand your love, your kindness, your compassion, your contribution. You finally caught a glimpse of the woman that you become, the identity that you fucking lost, and how you easily were succumbing to your misery, the disrespect, the dishonor. And you finally began to feed your power. You finally began to feed your prosperity. You finally began to feed your fucking purpose. And most importantly, you finally gave a fucking feast to your peace. Now, I need you to understand that this man will be in denial because he's so accustomed to you folding, cracking, calling, explaining, justifying why you went silent, but not this time. Now, I need you to prepare because when this man sees that you're done performing and you're letting your silence do the work for you, once he gets past his denial stage, he's going to go into absolute confusion and he's going to test your willpower. He's going to test your strength. He is going to test the theory that you are just trying to teach him a lesson, that you are not the lesson, but you are trying to teach him a lesson. And this is where you're going to have the will of a million fucking men and stand on 10 toes. Because what he's not getting, what he cannot understand is that you have broken the fucking cycle. You have broken the fucking routine. You have become unpredictable. You have become mysterious. You have allowed your silence and your distance to do the work for you. The arguing stopped. The begging, the pleading, the kicking, the screaming, the texting stopped. And this man will be sliding down a fucking wall wondering where he went wrong, not realizing that all along you were there, not realizing that all along he's the one that fucking fumbled you. But you hung on way fucking longer than you needed to. And you gave him the impression that he was doing it right. That all the times that he can come and go as he pleases, ghost you as he pleases, breadcrumb you, starve you, disrespect you, make you his placeholder, his void filler, his fucking lapdog, his sex toy, his therapist, his chef, and then leave you standing in fucking emotional ruins was okay. Because you, baby girl, allowed it. And you finally caught a glimpse of whoever the fuck you became in your moments of pain and anguish and despair, in the moments where you lost your confidence, your security, your power, your prosperity, your peace, and your purpose. But you finally got it back. So you don't need to fucking argue. You don't need to give him another performance. You don't need to give him another ceremony. What you need is to let this fucking man know that he needs to compete with your peace. And that is a fucking game he's never gonna win again. Allow this man to suffer the consequences, because in his moment of despair, in his moments of loneliness, when he realizes that he thinks he could replace you, but he cannot replace you. He cannot replace the honor, the loyalty, the love, the compassion, the kindness, the commitment that you offered. All the times that you could have checked out and walked away, but you gave him another day, you gave him another month, you gave him another year. He saw that as weakness. So stay checked out, live for you, live for your peace, and be done, baby girl, because you are finally fucking doing better.
Let me tell you the secret of dynamics in relationship. You can switch up the dynamic in any relationship at any time when you're ready to do it. And I'm about to tell you how, okay? So whenever you feel like you have to beg him for things and get him to take you out, treat you good, etc., that means the scale has tilted more to his side. You giving more than he is. That means your level of like and appreciation is more in their relationship dynamic coming from you versus it is coming from him. And usually what women do, they will do more things to try to bring him in, right? To try to really hit him in, to try to get him to get back to the version of himself that he was. He won't. Do you know why he was the version of himself initially? It's because you were partially in the relationship emotionally. You were giving it 100%. Now you're giving it 1,000%. So why must he work hard? That's why the scale is tilted more towards his side, and you doing more than he is. He's more now in the relaxed side. So now this is what you're finna do. Because a lot of y'all at this time wanna panic. He used to give me money. He used to take me shopping. Now he's not doing it. That means he's comfortable. You have to go back to that virgin that he fell in love with. You need to go back to that virgin that made him work. So you are gonna mirror him. That's your twin. He's relaxed. You relaxed. He ain't calling. You ain't calling. And all the energy you were putting towards him, you're gonna take that and reverse it to yourself. You're gonna find yourself a new hairstyle. You're gonna find yourself your new favorite set of nails, a new salon. You're gonna Google, look at really good review salons. You're gonna start a workout routine. You're gonna, hey, to heck, clean up your closet and change up your style. Right? You're gonna go back to school if you want to go back to school. So all the energy you were trying to do to convince him to come back, you changing that up. You bring it to yourself. Now watch this. Now what you're doing at this time, when you pull energy away from a person, you're tilting the dynamic towards you. One or two things can happen. He can either just leave, just let it be and let the things fizzle out. He was never for you. He was never really here for you. He was here for a short time, not a long time. Be okay with that. Or he can notice it, scout it out, and get on his feet and start fixing things. That's where you need to be consistently. There's no way in hell you can tell me that no relationship dynamic can be fixed. Every relationship dynamic can be fixed. You just need to learn when and how to pull back your energy. You pull back your energy by stop focusing on what he's doing. Stop telling him what not to do and what to do. Stop reminding him of how much you love. You just shut the hell up. And you work on yourself. Thank me later. All right, bye.
Hey guys, hope this video was helpful to you. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts in the comment section. See you in the next one. Bye.